Hi, I'm Marianna, an American in Britain. You literally cannot escape football here. Sorry, not that kind. This kind. Which we call this, by the way. But shh, you're not allowed to say that here. I just don't get it. America loves Downton Abbey, the Queen, Harry Potter, but not soccer. What's with that? Like all good stories, this one starts in a pub. Legend has it a bunch of men, blokes, wrote up the laws of association football over a drink in England in 1863. These official rules spread across the English Channel to the Netherlands, France, and beyond, evolving as they traveled. Because of European colonialism, the game grew in popularity across South America, Africa, and Asia, but not in the United States, where it was beaten by another sport. Rugby, which has this book to thank. When Tom Brown's school days took the U.S. by storm in 1857, it exposed everyone to the sport. And colleges quickly began adopting the rules of rugby football. Over time, this sport morphed into something a little less English.
The 30-yard line, first down. Pump fake by Tyrod Taylor in his head. Caught, touchdown!
In the United States, American football brings in an estimated $13 billion a year. Soccer, just $600 million. And it doesn't hurt that it's an American advertiser's dream.
I love you, halftime bathroom break.
Look down, back up. Where are you? You're on a boat with the man your man could smell it.
Let's go! Won the game, gained some fame, got a name.
So while soccer has halftime, American football has timeouts, injury timeout, game stoppage after score, game stoppage after punt return, game stoppage after turnover. Every break is a commercial opportunity. We also have drama, tight pants, lights, halftime shows, and really, really big players. Time and time again, people claim that this kind of football has finally broken into the American mainstream. It's never quite made it. We thought it had when the men's team made it to the 2014 World Cup. And soccer fever hit the US. Obama was a fan. It even made it to space. But this time around, disaster struck. For the first time in 32 years, the team shockingly failed to qualify for the World Cup, a huge setback for the sport's growth in the US. That's not to say that there isn't an opening. Take youth soccer. It's massive in the United States. There are more than 3 million children on teams. Even I played. There's another opening for soccer. Want to know why I'm not a professional NFL player? Apart from that, there aren't any professional American football leagues for women. Well, there is one. The Legends Football League, formerly known as the Lingerie Football League. But seriously, women's football could be a way in for the sport. The U.S. women's soccer team has been extremely successful. They've already won the World Cup 3 times. Some of the top players have been snapped up by European clubs. As for the men, well, there have been big signings stateside. But America is where famous male footballers go to end their career. Oh, and there is one more thing that could help football dethrone American football. A good old-fashioned health scare. A recent study looked at the brains of 111 American NFL players. 110 had a disease that is caused when you get hit in the head too much. So it's not surprising that soccer is still hungrily circling the United States. With 300 million people, it's a seriously valuable market. But what will it take? Without the U.S. competing in next summer's World Cup, many are looking to 2026. The U.S., Mexico, and Canada have entered a joint bid to host. It's a golden opportunity. Okay, that was worth it.